Hi Gemini, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your mid-month love reading for March 2021. If you are new to this channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that bell twice so you get all future updates and notifications. Yes, I go on quite frequently. I also have a playlist if you guys are interested called the Tune-In Messages. They're timeless tarot readings. But some of those may also align to you as well, and I post them quite frequently during the week too. If you want a private reading, guys, all of that information is in my description box. Please note, because some people are like, where are the readings to book? Where are the readings to book? I am a psychic medium, intuitive life coach, okay? I want to empower you guys. I do not want you to come to me for 20 or 30 minutes or things like that, okay, for fortune telling. I'm not a fortune teller. I use these as therapy kind of tools. I use these to find your higher self, to be connected with your inner self. This is self-development work, right? All of the answers are within. I just help you see it. So when you book a session with me, it's a Harmonite session. It's an hour session. Yes, I tune into your energy. Yes, I will answer questions, but sometimes there's answers that come out that you might not want to hear, okay? So you might have some homework, but it is a video conference call. It's a one-on-one session with me. Kind of think of it as a mentoring session, okay, for you. But it's a place for us to connect, and I like to connect to people that way. I like to converse, and I wasn't feeling, as much as I love doing tarot readings, and I do more of a public level here for all of you, which you're all great. I love doing this. I wasn't feeling comfortable or aligned to just answering people who wanted answers and not willing to see the beauty of their own answers, right? Energy can change. People have free will. We can't force people to do anything. I can give you advice today and you could change your mind and do something else and it will completely go out the window, right? This is just a tool. It is just a tool. It's just a story we tell ourselves. And sometimes we just have to get the answers within the story, but we have to listen to our own intuition. So anyway, enough of that spiel. We're going to get started, Gemini, on your reading. I promise. This is different than the love reading, the how you feel reading. This is a quick check-in for the mid-month for March. Sometimes it pulls in your energy. Sometimes it pulls in the energy of the person that's on your mind. Could even be an ex, okay? Could even be their story. So just be open-minded to it. I'm reading for a lot of different people. It's general. Do not force anything to fit. Remember I said the power's in you. All right, use your own intuition here, Gemini. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start off with the oracle cards, then we're going to get into the tarot spread. Let's get connected here. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters as to what messages we have for Gemini in love for mid-month March. What's going on, Spirit, for Gemini? What's going on for Gemini in love for mid-month in March? Time is fluid, guys, so just keep in mind, some of this may already be happening, all right? Like, or could even happen to you later down the road. All right. We have storm warning here and blinded to pain. Now, storm warning was reversed. This, to me, is the Tower card. It's a 10, it's completion. Some of you... This is somebody, Gemini, this is somebody who's ignoring an ending. Does not want to feel the pain, the heartache, the heartbreak, the outcomes of what happens in the aftermath. Somebody is ignoring, and it's like this pain is so deep. Now, how does a person in pain ignore like this? They self-indulge in things. They escape, try to escape. Somebody is completely turned off logically and their heart is closed. They're trying everything to ignore this, when it is a warning. I keep hearing, I knew, but nope. I don't want to do it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Storm looks wicked. I mean, there's a freaking tornado in the middle of the freaking ocean. It's like tsunami. I'm feeling this pent up energy of holding things in and not like, I want to like react to things, but I'm still, and it's like the pain is so thick. You see all these flies eating and festering. That's what's going on in this person's mind. They are in so much pain. This is an internal pain. Some of you people are, this is such a tiny amount. Not everyone is going to resonate with this, but this is, they showed me this dark card for a reason. This is the shadow deck. The cutting. We have somebody here who has some mental, they might cut to make themselves feel better because the pain is easier, the physical pain is easier to tolerate than the internal pain. This person has a lot of wounds. Let's see here. Gemini, what additional messages do we have for you? The Eight of Wands, the Hermit, the Emperor, interesting. Ooh, the Five of Swords reversed. A partnership. Somebody's extremely controlling a situation, and we have somebody here who has been completely closed off and is isolated. Definitely manipulation here. But the Eight of Wands, Gemini, could be dealing with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about oncoming messages, but it's weird. They're really showcasing me here the red. This is the passions, the desires, the intentions of something to create and take action, because the wands are all about action. But this is facing someone who's in hermit mode, has their back turned, and is trying to be enlightened. This person is unaware because they're so going within. I feel like with this Virgo energy of this hermit, and I'm just getting so many messages, and I'm trying to see who's playing what side here, because I'm like, who's who on this time, right? Like, who is who? But I feel that the Emperor here is Aries energy. It's somebody who is older, communicates really well. I mean, the Emperor is literally all four kings into this. Put it that way, right? Like, they got it all. They're the provider, they're the nurturer, they're the loving person, right? And then you see how there's someone behind, and there's a woman behind there, but you can take it as it fits for whatever. We all have masculine and feminine energy. But do you see how there is someone behind looking at that Emperor? Like, what's going on over there? Look. This was reversed. Now, the Emperor will do whatever they can to have the upper hand, to cut things off if they don't see it to the needs of what I mean, because they're in charge, right? They're in charge. So I feel like we have somebody here. Ooh, just feels like such a dark reading. I don't typically go this dark, but I'm like, all right, here we go. I feel like we have someone here who is dealing with an addict of some sort, or who has mental issues. Okay? Who is denying that they have an issue or a problem. Is denying help, is denying, just denying everything. And as much as the Emperor has been like, enough's enough. It's breaking up this relationship. Right? It might look like their ego is really in the way, right? To cut this person. But the truth of the matter is, this communication that's coming towards this person who's trying to be enlightened, I really feel like it's the Emperor energy here. I do. This Emperor has been enlightened with some kind of communication here while they're taking care of something, right? It really took me a while to look at the story because I feel so many different energies here. But I do feel like we have somebody here who has some kind of self-worth, self-imagery issues. There's some kind of addiction or some kind of issue that they're going through. Some of them it's drugs. Others it's like they're either hurting themselves, or in hurting themselves they can even be like anorexic or bulimic or something. But there's something where this person is trying to control it through their body physically than to allow the communication to happen about what this relationship is. Because this person can't save this person. I'm going to say it's you. You can't save this person. Right? I'm saying this is the energy of you, even though it's Aries energy here, Gemini. But I feel like we have an energy of you being around somebody who has not been enlightened yet. And the communication may be, they might be texting you, calling you, trying to, you know, communicate with you still. You might have cut this individual off and we haven't even gotten to the after tarot cards. But this feels like the energy of either cutting someone out, like having to cut them out and them playing victim. Or they've been trying to send you messages and you're like, I can't even answer this anymore. I already told you I've been enlightened to the situation. I'm not going to watch you, some of you die. You know, put yourself through the situation. Oof. This is not the reading I thought it was going to be. All right, Gemini, let's get some clarification on the Eight of Wands, the Hermit, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords energy here. I'm going to use the After Tarot. I do not do reversals on the After Tarot. I don't feel guided to do so. What else messages do we have, Spirit, here? Here we go. Two of Swords. You got to be kidding me. Queen of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Magician. Interesting. Lo and behold, blindfold again. This is a crossroad. This is not being able to make a decision. This person has been, there's something where you either are taking care of this individual and they have to make some communication set up to either get out, start their own life, or get help. They might even have another family member that you're arguing with, and it's like they're letting other people do their battles for them, but the people that they're doing the battles for are people who have their own issues. Like, they're not seeing the true problem with this person, and it could be a health issue, right? So if it's someone who's really self-involved in drugs and they're hanging out with a particular crowd, this is their crowd that's coming up, right? It's trying to give you shit. Other people, they just have family members who have enabled them for so many years and say this is how this person is. They're not fighting their own battles. They're not. You're in a situation where someone is fighting their battles for you or for them to go towards you, right? But the truth of the matter here, what you're being enlightened with, is that you really want to be in a situation where you feel like the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles is the mother energy, right? Someone who, look, evaluating themselves, looking at their value, the self-worth thing. I just feel like you have way more self-worth than this individual has. You see the value in yourself. You also see the value of what you can do or provide to someone. But you're also like, I can't keep giving to this individual, right? Like, there's something what happened with this individual, and it's sad because I feel like there's a partnership here. There was love. But it's this draining energy. And I mean, you got, look at this. Enlightened, right? Enlightened here. And on the Emperor, you have the Hangman, right? This Hangman energy. Now, usually the Hangman's on their own. right? But you feel like, because this is about being enlightened. Look, there's somebody else here. This is how you feel. You feel like you constantly were taking care of this individual so that they could feel good about themselves. They're doing, and you're so enlightened to it. You're like, no, I can't keep giving to that. I can't keep giving to that. I can't keep constantly feeding this person so that they remain stuck. I cannot constantly keep enabling this person. Now, if they were this way, I'd be like, this person's enlightened, they're ready to go. But no. What you're doing with the Five of Swords energy reverse and the Magician energy, this is having all the tools that you need. And you do with this Aries energy here. You already have all the tools that you need. You have them all. You have the Pentacle, you have the Sword, you have the Cup, you have the Wand. So I feel like you're not manifesting, and it doesn't feel like you're I mean, it's... We'll see. We're going to do the love. I'm going to pull some of the love oracle or love cards here from Island Time Wellness. But I feel like you are manifesting something new. But this person doesn't want to end the storm, and there's something that needs to be finalized that is not finalized yet. And you're really feeling frustrated. I feel it. I feel the frustration because someone's just being blinded and letting someone else do their battles for them. And it's like, no. No. Some of you lost a lot of money with this individual as well. Let's see. Let's see what your energy is. Oh my gosh. Addictions and karmic relationship. This person was meant to be in your life to clear some lesson. It was a lesson in your life, okay? But it's about resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. What did I say? This is the energy of seeing your worth as well. This is a lesson, but you're dealing with somebody who's extremely codependent, has a lot of addiction issues. This person has a block. They're control. They control by doing this. By remaining blindfolded. What is your person doing? Well, let me tell you something. It makes sense here with ascending. Ascending was reversed. So to me, they're not taking the actions to ascend. And with the heart with the key, usually that's about like allowing things to come in, having the key on here. They really aren't they don't have an open heart. That's the issue. They've never been open. They've been open to their insecurities. They've been open to their self-indulging, their addictions, to ignoring. But they're not open for having something loved here, the Golden Mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Now, this person could have had a lot of abuse in their childhood or past relationships that I don't feel like, and it doesn't feel like... I don't like to throw the word narcissist out, I don't, because I feel everybody has narcissistic traits. A person who says, oh, they're a narcissist, I want to be like, you are too. I mean, maybe not fully to the full extent of everything less, but just by stating that, that's very narcissistic. I'm sorry, guys, it is. So, I don't throw that word out lightly, because there are at times where we have more higher those traits, and it does seem one-sided, especially when we're going on the self-love or self-worth train. Some people confuse that. Oh, that person's so narcissistic. They're just all they care about is themselves. Sometimes that's what we need so we can move forward, because until our cup is full, we can't really love anybody else. So Gemini, you have somebody here who has probably been taught that love is conditional, that they have to do specific things to feel loved or worthy. So this person will love bomb, but then all of a sudden go back and probably be feeling bad about themselves. What was me being passive aggressive? This is normal behavior for usually people who are dealing with inner child work. But this level of not feeling good enough. So I feel for many of you, you were manifesting not a beginning with this individual. You were trying to manifest something else, like a new start here. Yeah. That's what's coming out right next to your Magician energy. Here's date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning, just being more open to opportunity, but you don't feel you can do it right now because there's something that is unfinished that is keeping you feeling locked down to this individual. Some of you are married to this individual, or there's some kind of contract that is keeping in place, or you're still with them that you can't get out because something to do with their health, their mental health, their addictions. There's something that is blocking you to feeling like you can move on. It's not an easy energy, but that's what I'm reading for Gemini. All right, guys, if you resonated with this, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care.